It's Diana. Welcome back to my channel. And today, just to get right into it, I'm going to be doing my makeup while I talk. Not really getting ready for anything other than I got my hair done and I just feel inspired to do something creative. Good morning, everyone. Me and my dog, Monkey. He's a little confused what's going on right now. Anyway, so we're sitting in my car waiting for it to defrost. But I'm going to get my hair done today. Basically, in order for me to save costs, I'm going to kind of start trying to get my more natural hair color in so that I don't have to waste money constantly trying to upkeep the blonde. I will go blonde in the future maybe, but for now I am looking forward to not feeling like crap after a few weeks because my hair grows so fast and my roots come in. So yeah, I want to figure out a way to get my hair to the point where it kind of always looks done even as it grows out. So yeah, I thought I would take you along for the process. What's up, everyone? I hope I'm centered. I have a very weird setup right now. My camera, or my phone I should say, is balancing on my tripod, which is balancing on a case of dog food, which is then balancing on a case of Diet Pepsi. So that is my tripod for today. I was feeling like a creative itch, and so I thought, why not do my makeup more than what I normally do on an everyday basis. I'm not entirely sure what it's gonna turn out to be, but I just want to have fun because I haven't sat down and done my makeup for no reason in a long time. I'll be linking all the products I use down below, but if you've watched my other video, I use the Atelier Ultra Foundation Pro. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just trying to use up what I have left in my makeup kit. If you guys don't know, I've been a makeup artist for the past 8 years and currently going to school to become a dental hygienist. I've probably mentioned that about a gajillion times. So why I'm going to school, or I should actually discuss why I'm not a makeup artist anymore. I just wasn't happy with the way things were going and the way the industry in my city was going. I just realized that the lifestyle that I wanted in the future had changed from when I started becoming a makeup artist. And I just realized that I didn't want to work weekends anymore. I didn't want to I wanted to have my summers off and not be working day and night just to make sure that I had enough money to get me through the winter. I decided that makeup just wasn't gonna get me there. As of right now, I'm not looking into going back into it, but that might change in the future. I don't know. I really do love makeup and I do miss it. I just don't like certain aspects of it. So I did my soap brows earlier today before I got my hair done, which I'll go into in a bit. I'm just gonna go in with some eyebrow powder. I'm just using the Anastasia Pro eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if you can see it, some of my eyeshadows broke, so it's a bit of a mess in there. So I generally like to do my face, concealer, and then my brows. And that is because I just find that I don't get distracted when I do my eye makeup or when I do someone's eye makeup, because then it's like a smooth canvas. Not smooth, clear, it's even. Redness in the skin doesn't take away from the look that I'm trying to do. So basically, as I said 1,000 times, basically, I just didn't feel like my life or the way that I wanted my life to be was working with being a makeup artist, a freelance makeup artist, and there's more to it, but I just wanted something that was more secure. The older you get, the more you realize what you want in life, and the whole glamorous lifestyle of traveling and doing celebrity makeup, and it could have been a reality for me. It didn't happen, and so my life went on a different course, and this is all I can focus on. And it's really hard for me to be studying full-time to become a dental hygienist and still having my feet or my toes in the makeup industry and my attention divided. It just wasn't fair to the people that were hiring me either, because it started to feel like a job. It affected my mental health, and I'm just in this mode right now that if someone were to ask me, like, they would really have to beg me to do it. I just don't think I could do it anymore. I don't want to say I stopped doing keto, because I'm never stopping keto. I just ate a few treats yesterday and the day before. No, yesterday. And so my skin is breaking out really badly and I'm starting to get a headache. Well, I kind of want to try the anti-inflammatory diet. There's a channel on here that I watch, and she's also becoming a dental hygienist. Her name on YouTube is called Caitlin Drops It. These are really great, but she's mentioned on Instagram a few times, and I think she has a few videos that I haven't watched yet. I've just kind of watched her dental hygiene ones. About the anti-inflammatory diet, and she's lost a bunch of weight, but she's also says that she's not cured, but like helped her autoimmune disease, which I don't think I have an autoimmune disease, or potentially, but I do have lots of inflammation in my body from stress. So my anxiety manifests itself in physical pain. It's something, if I don't pay attention to, I can really let my anxiety get the worst of me, or get the best of me. And my wrists end up really hurting and swollen up and in pain to the point where I can't type. There was a time where it was really, really bad that I couldn't even hold my steering wheel. I couldn't hold anything. Like, it just felt like my hands were being crushed, or my wrists specifically were being crushed, and they were like bumps. Like, it was so red and swollen, and typing was just so bad. Last night I started watching an old video. It's like the first video I posted on this channel. And it was for L'Oreal face something. It was a contest that was like a few years ago. In my video I say I'm 23, so it was 5 years ago, which is crazy. I look like a little baby, little chubby baby. So I'd done a few makeup looks, and I was like, wow, like I actually was pretty good. I didn't think I was. Like, I always self-doubt myself for everything that I ever do in life, and I knew I was okay makeup artist, but looking back on it, I was like, wow, like those looks were really good. I can't believe I came up with that stuff. So I kind of want to recreate one of them. So I'm using the Tarte in Bloom. I fully don't think anyone will be copying this look, but if you are, I'm just using the Charmer. I don't want to blow on it just in case I ever do makeup again, because I haven't ruined this yet, but it's just the base color here. If I were doing this on a client, I'd use a primer underneath, but I don't really care. So I'm going back into the Tarte in Bloom powder, and I think I'm just going to use Smarty Pants. Oh god, if you can't see it, I'm sorry. I'm just going to name everything down below. One thing is I have to film on my phone. I don't have the money to buy a camera, so I literally can't see what I'm filming. So I'm hoping that whenever I get monetized, that I'll put everything towards getting a camera. And I'm saying I'm gonna get monetized as if it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's not. It's probably gonna be a while, but that's okay. This is like really fun for me. So speaking of anxiety, I was actually talking about it with my hairdresser, Shashi. Okay, let me quickly go into my hair. So I am broke, as I've said multiple times, and so I don't have a lot of money to constantly upkeep the blonde hair that I had. When my hair is done, I feel a lot better about myself, and so I was finding it that it really was affecting my mental health with my hair not up to my usual standards. So my good friend Shashi, she moved back from Toronto. She was doing my hair before. She moved back. So I was like, yes, thank God, because she's the only person that ever actually listens to like what I want in my hair. I kind of wanted it so that if when it grew out, it wouldn't look as bad. And that's what she did. She kind of left my roots untouched. I don't know the exact details. I know she toned it and we did lowlights. I don't know what she put in, what kind of toner she put in. But basically it just kind of blended in my natural hair color down with the blonde. And it wasn't as brassy, which is what I really, really hate. I hate yellow hair. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. We did cut off a chunk of it, quite a bit of it. My hair grows really fast. All right, so I haven't used this in a while. It's probably quite old. I don't use it on clients anymore. You see how gross that is? Anyway, let's just, no! Son of a bitch. Oh, she did my hair. Anyway, so we got to the point where she was like, I can't work without music. And then I was like, oh yeah, I was just thinking about it the other day, how I just personally feel like I don't have an interest in music anymore. Like I used to be really into it, but because my depression at one point got really bad, I couldn't listen to any music at all. Like it just, I didn't want to. I would sit in the car in silence on my way to work just because I was so anxious about going to work, being out in public. It was really, really, really hard for me. But yeah, she reassured me that, you know, it happened to her before and that, you know, it should come back soon. I used to go to concerts all the time. I used to do everything. Oh, I heard a tip from someone. Oh gosh, I fucked up already. So someone told me that you should do eyeliner on, you should do your eyeliner on the eye that you feel least confident in first. And then that way when you go to do the one that you're more confident in, you'll be able to make it more symmetrical. All right, so I'm just using some old pair of lashes. Just put mascara on first. I'm just using whatever I had in my kit, which is the Ardell lash adhesive. What I like to do is let the glue dry a little bit. I didn't this time, but I like to let it dry for a bit before I put it on. Lashes fix everything basically. Okay, my lashes are on. So what I like to do, or what I did, was I take a pencil brush. I don't know if you can see that. And then I rub it in to whatever I'm using to make the eyeliner. And basically I go over it to kind of smudge it out quite a bit. And I do this if I want to have a winged liner look without it looking too harsh. Also, if you watch my other videos, I like the more smudgy look. And so because of my drooping eyelids, it kind of starts going to the crease. And if it's the more smudgy look and nothing's really more crisp and clean, it just doesn't look as out of place. I'm gonna go on the inside here. Okay, so now I find when I have lashes on that they create a shadow, and so I go back in and kind of try and brighten it up and see what needs to be fixed. Also, like if your liner does if you have hooded eyes like me and they do crease in, honestly it's like not that big of a deal. Like, are you being photographed with your eyes closed? No. There's a lot of other things in the world that you should be worrying about. It's really not that big of a deal. So I just randomly put on my usual Wet n Wild highlighting powder. The thing broke, but it's in Precious Petals. I just swiped it on my cheeks. I'm using the E.L.F palette. There's no name on it, if you can see that. No. Sorry if that moved. I literally thought it stopped filming because something popped up on my screen and I couldn't see the slight reflection that I have off of my computer. That's, I'm really hoping I can afford a real camera soon. But yeah, I don't like doing anything underneath my eyes just because I always kind of feel I'm top heavy up here anyway, just because from the extra skin and stuff. I'm just gonna play around and see what I can get. I know the color that I used, it's in my bathroom. I just don't feel like getting up So I'm just gonna mix a few different colors. See what I can get. Here's a tip for people with thin lips like me. If you want to do a red, I suggest doing like a slight wash of it instead of like a full-on crisp application. That is if you're okay with not having, basically you don't have to overline with it a lot. When things aren't crisp and really clean, they don't attract attention to it. You see the blue liner, but can you really tell that it's uneven? Probably yes on camera, but in person when you're talking to someone, no. Same thing with lips. If you have that crisp line and like you want to eat something, immediately people are going to notice that it's wearing off. Whereas if you just do a light, like sheer, I don't want to say washing of it, but application of it, it's not going to be as noticeable. And I don't think they make this anymore. I heard that they were changing everything to become fully vegan. White Beauty, high pigment pencil, and pomegranate. Just need to clean it up a bit. I totally forgot when I thought my phone wasn't recording. So I'm just gonna go in with this bronzer from E.L.F. Just gonna be using a little bit of my RCMA no color powder. I've had this for years and I've barely gone through it. Underneath the eyes a bit. So this is what a realistic eye look might look like for you. I don't know how to Photoshop video. Is that even possible at this point? I think so, but in terms of like makeup wise, like, I swear you guys, I'm a makeup artist. I highly doubt L'Oreal still makes this. Coral tattoo. You know, it's fun. Putting on lip products with brushes that aren't meant for lips. It just kind of really gives a nice fluffy full look. I could go for another like corally brush. I guess this is a really summer look. Oh well. So I'm using the Senna palette Beauty Illusion Transformation Slipcover Cream to Powder Palette Matte Cheeky Blush Vivid. And this is in Poppy, color Poppy. I don't know if you can. I can't really see what I'm pointing to, so. Okay, I know I talked about a few things in here. I hope you enjoyed getting to know more about me. Again, I kind of like not having a lot of people watch my videos because it just feels a lot easier to talk to and get used to the camera. Just a little corally. This is definitely like a spring look. Oh well. Whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching me do my makeup and chat a bit about life. Make sure to like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite makeup product is. Your die-hard product. If you haven't clicked off by now, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.